What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
We ready, man. What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, we're going to have a great show today. I'm guaranteed we're going to have a great show today. Matter of fact, I promise y'all we're going to have a great show today. All right? Having said that, before we introduce our guests, what up, Mo? I'm ready today, bro.
Guaranteed?
Yes, sir.
Guaranteed.
Yes,
Guaranteed.
Say it like you want. Right. Out there in Nashville.
In the Ville, chilling.
Yes,
well,
sir.
Burning up. I'm sorry, burning up in the Ville.
It's okay, man. It's all right.
It ain't no joke. Tomorrow's supposed to be 100 and something index.
Yeah, we ain't asked for all of the details of your weather.
That's right. I forgot. Y'all got all kind of crazy going on up there.
All it. Well, I ain't up
y'all
there.
Got smoke.
Don't say up there. That ain't me. But yeah, we got all of that still. But I ain't gonna tell everybody where I'm at. But anyway, what up, life coach Jeff Relevant?
Nah, man, where you at? You gotta tell us where you at, B.
J Real.
What's going on?
I'm good. I'm here. I'm right here on Dope Living TV.
Cause I peeped your scenery earlier, like a few episodes ago. I saw you got the stuff in the back with the sign. I'm not used to that.
I know. I mean, because that's I'm not where I normally am. So
he's in the studio.
Yeah, you know.
There you go. He in the lab.
Yeah, he is.
Got to do some things, man.
Creating
things happen. But today, man, people, y'all gonna learn something today.
They're gonna learn something.
They're gonna learn something today, man. I think we're gonna call this the fun masterclass today, y'all.
Fun masterclass.
Fun masterclass. I'm with it.
Well, let's get with it.
We're gonna learn something. So today, man, look. This guy, all right. Shout out to Takesha Howard, Lady of Truth, Elevating in Purpose. Hello, family. What's going on?
What's up?
Trent, filmmaker par excellence. I'm gonna be at the movie premiere. Shout out to Quincy. Hey, man. Today, man, we're going to learn something. All right. Do you have a service that really helps people, but you're not really earning anything? You know what I mean? You got this service, you're not earning. You want to do it, okay? I understand it's fun, you know, but damn, you're not earning nothing. All right. My guy today, man, says he can help you remedy that. You know, he don't guarantee that you're gonna start getting rich, okay, but he can help you think differently. All right.
There it is.
His name is Brian K. McNeill. He's a sales confidence coach. All right. And he's going to take us through that process, man. Everybody, y'all say what's up to my guy, my dude, Mr. Brian K. What's going on, bro?
Brian.
What is up, fellas? Man, I am psyched to be around all this creativity. Now, Brother Jeff, how you doing? Brother Mo, how you doing?
Good, dog.
I'm good.
Talked with Greg early, and I could feel his energy. I could feel his passion. And listen to what you guys do. And my sister, Gina Gatson, thank goodness I met you guys. I feel the creativity. And I will guarantee this. When someone listens to me, they will sell themselves and their services better than they ever have before, and they will earn more money.
It's time to get paid.
That's okay.
You are real perky today, young man.
He in the game, girl.
Come on. Hey, everyone. How are you guys doing?
I am great. How are you, my sister?
I am great. I am great.
So look,
I'm
man,
Marcella.
Brian is the sales confidence coach, man. He's one of the most recognized authorities on selling services. And one thing that I did not know that Gina didn't tell me that I had to look up, and when Brian and I talked earlier, he's an author as well.
Oh yeah, several books.
You know, and y'all see the personality there. You know, the Gina. I mean, Marcella, you said he's bubbly. You know, but hey, man. He on 12 all the time. 10 is gone.
Oh yeah. I've noticed that. I've done some research, and I'm like, okay, wait, whoa. Okay. Hey,
Look. I just wrote 11 down here on the paper, so he turned up.
You know what? That's
up.
a good thing. That's a good thing because I've been to many seminars and in different conferences, and it's like you're sitting there, you're like.
Right.
But when you're perky and it's relevant to what's going on today, and it's something that really can help you, you can't help but be like on the edge of your seat, like, okay, okay, wait, I don't want to miss anything. But okay, let's do this. So I'm excited.
Like, we are celebrating this man today, okay? Like we do everybody else, but we celebrate him for everything that he's done and his journey. And right now, man, you know, everybody get your pencils, papers out. I know people don't do that. Get your phones out, get your iPads out, everything, okay? Now, when we talked earlier, I told him, I said, I don't want you to get to him for free, but give him something. You know what I mean? So I think he's streamlined everything so that we can talk. We can have a conversation. All right? We're not interviewing Brian. We having that conversation because we are celebrating everything that he does and everything.
That's what Greg told me. I said, so y'all want to interview me, or are you just gonna set me up and let me go? He goes, no. We're gonna have a conversation, bro. It's no. We're gonna let it do what it do. We're gonna let it be how you be with it. So
but if you
go ahead, Mo.
But if you cocked it back and let it go, hey, we're gonna receive it.
Okay, good. But I'm gonna be very generous tonight. I'm gonna give something that's gonna help people to sell themselves better tomorrow.
Okay. But before we do all of that, man, tell everybody your journey, man. How did you get started? What would you do?
Oh Lord. I was born and raised in the streets of Brooklyn.
Let's go.
Born and raised in Brooklyn, but I live in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. And I've been in professional sales for 30 years. I started selling when I was 23, and I was horrible at it first. For the first 8 months in the game, I was terrible at it. And then I discovered my first book on selling. And I bought that book and I started to flip pages, and I bought another and another, and I started to sell better and better. And then by my own count, I read more than 700 books on how to sell.
Wow.
Yeah, more than 700 books on how to sell and how to manage salespeople. And I even wrote a report back in 2012 called The 10 Greatest Books on Selling. And it got me some name, it got me some recognition. But I've had to augment that because I've written some books since then. And 2 of my books have to be in the list of the greatest books on selling. So now I have the list of 12 greatest books on selling.
All right.
Books too, but I think I'm uniquely gifted and qualified. I think God has prepared me and tried me and stretched me and molded me so that I can help people to sell themselves and their services better than they ever had before. That's what I do. And I'm going to teach some stuff tonight. And I'm ready to teach too. Now, my style is participatory, fellas. Y'all can come back on the camera with me if you want to, because I'm going to ask you guys some stuff. Is there any of my fellow panelists here feel particularly courageous?
We always courageous, big dog. Always courageous.
The guy in the red, that would be him right there.
Okay, now Greg, they nominated you. You know, you either volunteer or be voluntold. Okay, so
as the leader, I get to delegate too. So let's go.
So did I stick my foot in my mouth or what?
Here's the thing. I speak at a lot of schools and colleges too, but Life Coach Jeff. And I'm not putting you on the spot, but Life Coach Jeff does seminars, business seminars himself.
Good. Let's go with him.
Let's go with him.
Okay. Now, Life Coach Jeff, I'm going to ask you 4 questions. I want y'all to watch how this works.
Okay.
4 questions. You ready, bro?
I'm ready. Let's get it.
All right. Question number 1, I'm going to put you in a scene.
Okay.
If you was at a live networking event and it was a good one, you having a good time, you're meeting cool people there, it was your kind of scene.
Yeah.
And one of these cool new people, you've probably been in this thing before, these situations before. And one of the cool people that you just met said, Jeff, what do you do for a living? In that scene, what do you say?
What I say is I'm a life coach that specializes in marketing and branding.
Gotcha. That's question 1. Okay. Now, question 2, we're not in that scene anymore. It's just you and I talking.
Okay.
Question number 2 is, Jeff, who do you believe would pay for your services?
Those who are trying to reach a certain dynamic through advertising, through like Facebook, social media platforms, different things of that nature, or SEO marketing, different things like that.
Gotcha. The question number 3 is, once they decide to hire you and they pay you the money that you ask and they're taking your counseling, they're doing what you ask them to do. Once that's happening, what do you call them?
I call them the client.
Client. Got it.
Yep.
All right. And the last question, my brother. So what business would you say you are in?
Oh man, the business of oh my gosh, what do they call that? Oh Jesus, I can't even think of the word. See, you put me on the spot. That's the problem.
That's okay, but you'll say something in real life. If I was in front of you, you'll say something.
Yeah.
So what business are you in?
Selling?
I would say the business of is marketing and advertising.
Gotcha.
Marketing and advertising.
Gotcha. You did real good, my brother. Now,
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
pretend I do what Jeff does based upon what I just learned. I know I do not know his business as well as he does. Okay, I only got a little bit, I'm probably gonna just scratch the scratch. But based upon what I just gathered, Jeff, I'm gonna pretend I do what it is I think you do.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask me, what do I do for a living?
Oh, you want me to ask you what you do for a living?
Yes, I'm gonna pretend I'm doing what I think you're doing.
Okay.
You can ask me, what do I do for a living?
Well, Mr. Brian K., what do you do for a living?
You know how there's so many amazing thought leaders and there's so many amazing professionals that want to put their stuff out there, but they're having difficulties standing out from the crowd. They're having difficulties being seen, having difficulties touching the right people. And that frustrates them. You know what I mean? Right. Well, what I do is actually make it easy for these amazing people to actually be seen by the people they want to be seen from through my marketing and branding company, so that they can not only touch the people, but actually earn significantly more money and earn that money easier. That's what I do. Now, how was my answer?
Oh, that was great. It was clear, concise, to the point. Boom, bada bam.
And it was a story.
Yes, you transitioned
it
into a story.
30 seconds. It took me less than 30 seconds, and I told the whole story. Now, you know what you do on a high level, and you only committed, I think, one crime, really, when I was asking you the 4 questions. You did real good, actually. But here's the thing I want you guys to know. When I was pretending I did what Jeff did, and he asked me what I do for a living, the first thing I did was, he said, what do you do? I introduced an easy to understand problem, and I got him to agree it was a problem. An easy to understand problem that's solved through my services. And I was going for agreement. He said, what do you do? And I said, you know how, which is an invitation to agree. I'm inviting him to agree. You know, there are so many amazing thought leaders that have difficulties. Now, he understands that problem on a high level because he was agreeing early. As soon as he understood what I was talking about, he gave me, I know exactly what you mean. The moment they agree on the problem that you're solving, that's the moment they're metaphorically taking you by the hand. And any kind of agreement is enough. An a yep, a head nod, anything. You don't even need a big agreement. You need any kind of agreement. So I got
nonverbal signals
first.
I said nonverbal signals.
Right. I watched him. Yep. He gave me head nods. Yes, he agreed. He understood the problem I introduced. So it was easy for him to agree. Now, once he agreed, now he's holding my hand. And now metaphorically, and now I could take him on a journey. So once I got him agreeing, then I transitioned him and I introduced myself as if I'm the solution.
Right.
So what I do is, and I didn't tell him how I do it. I just told him that I do it. You want to paint yourself as if you're the solution to the problem, you're the answer to the question, and you're the aspirin to the headache. I just told him that I do it.
That's step one, to show them, you know, instead of just saying, this is what I do, put them in a scenario, basically.
Yeah, and they brought it right along, and it's still less than 30 seconds. And once I told him that I do it, not how, just that, then I gave tangible benefits of working with me.
That's right.
So that they can earn significantly more money easier. Okay. Now, here's the crime most people commit. They say stuff like, I do real estate, or I do insurance, or I'm a life coach. When you say it like that, you're lumping yourself into the category of anybody who does anything close to what you do. And you have to know there is nobody like you. No one has your collection of experience. No one has your collection of what you've seen, what you've learned. So don't even let people lump you into a category. And the way you do that is you attach benefits to your name. So I said, well, what I do is so that they can. And that's what I did. That's so that the ending of your story, so that they can earn more money, have more fun, use free resources, save some. We got to say something tangible. So they attach the benefit to you. Was that helpful, bro?
Oh, yeah, that was very helpful.
So, Brian.
Yes.
Brian.
Yes.
Mike says sometimes people will nod heads just because they don't want to feel inferior, but still not understand. Comment on that.
I will comment on that. Now, that's part of that is your fault too. Here's how you keep that from happening. You make sure that what you're introducing is easy to understand, the easy to understand problem. Here's some people mess that up because they're smart. Here's the smart people with some letters behind their names. They mess it up a lot. They'll say stuff like, well, I'm a multi-channel communication switch operator. Okay. Well, yeah, what the hell's that? Or even more commonly, I'm a national director with Mary Kay. Now, if I'm not in Mary Kay, I have no idea what national director with Mary Kay means.
I don't even know who Mary Kay is.
Or does,
yeah,
right?
barely.
Exactly.
So you gotta be careful not to use industry jargon. Make it simple language. What you're introducing, Mike, is an easy to understand problem and something that's easy to agree upon. I didn't understand Jeff's business nearly as well as he did, so it took me 2 sentences instead of 1. But I wanted to make sure that he was agreeing with me. So you do watch those cues. I hope that helps, Mike.
Wow, that's something, man. Because already, you're opening up some eyes, opening up some of the passages of the brain. It's like because I've told Jeff before, dude. Yeah. I mean, you're a life coach, but you do so much more. You breathe life. People, you do this, you do that. But to be descriptive about it, and then tell who you are is what you're saying, correct?
I am. Okay, I am being descriptive, but not just descriptive. I want you to attach benefits to being descriptive. What do they get? The preview of coming attractions. They get a chance to touch, stand out from the crowd. I like that he said he's a life coach with a marketing and branding focus. That's what I heard, okay? Okay, now life coach is a big area, it's pretty broad, but he said with a marketing and branding focus, which helps brains to wrap around the concept a little better. Okay, I will tell you, people don't. Here's where I'm controversial too. A lot of people think stuff about selling today that's just not true. Okay, it's just not. Okay, I want to shoot those things down if I have an opportunity.
What do you think?
Okay,
Definitely.
Have any of you guys ever heard this? People do business with people that they know, like, and trust.
Yeah, I've always said that.
But kill that one.
And people say that and they mean well, but it's just not true. I'm gonna tell you why it's not true.
Not true at all.
First off, it's just an abbreviation of the original Greek formula. The original Greek formula, they have to like you before they listen to you. They have to listen to you before they can trust you. They have to trust you before they can buy from you. But today's entrepreneurs got it so twisted, they get stuck on the liking and knowing. And they want to be like, and so much so they won't risk the liking at all. So they don't even ask for business. Most entrepreneurs, they never ask for business.
That's
They'll
right.
just tell what they do, and then they hope the client say, you know what, I appreciate what you do. I'm impressed by what you do. Can I hire you? They're hoping the clients will close themselves, and they're just not going to do it. They're not. The entrepreneurs, they have kind of gotten a little bit wimpier, so they won't even ask for business. So here's what you guys are going to do. Everyone watching this, every time if you tell your rates, if they get a chance to hear how much you charge for something, you have to say these words.
Let's go.
Will you give my services a try? Or will you give me a try? Say that and then shut up and make them answer.
Yeah.
If you will do nothing more than always ask formally, will you give me a try? It's such a non-threatening way to ask for business. Will you give my services a try? Every time. If you tell what you do and you tell a rate, you have to say the words, will you give my services a try? And it doesn't, it's such a beautiful thing because no matter what they say, the game ain't over until you decide it's over. Okay.
So it's putting you more in that driver's seat, right?
Yeah.
To go ahead and take control of that conversation so you control the sale.
Yeah. Will you give me a try? No, I won't give you a try. They won't say that because no is too fine. They'll give you other stuff. No is too fine. If your stuff has any redeeming qualities at all, it's even good at all. So go ahead.
You know, the mental used to be assume that you have the sale. And you got to remember it's only 20% of the sales people out there selling stuff. Only 20% close the top 100% of the sales. The other 80% don't even ask for the sale.
Right. They don't even ask.
Yeah.
And it's even worse than that. Most entrepreneurs today don't ask at all. The entrepreneurs that have had some training and some coaching and some courage, they will ask, but they'll only ask once or twice and then never
3
again.
times, yeah.
Only the champions will follow up the 4 times, the 5 times, the 6. Only the champions will do that. Okay. And they do it over time. You can't do it all in one sitting.
Right.
Most of them won't do that at all. It does. Selling, for example, Sister Marcella, I want you to role play stuff with me, okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Use her. Use her.
Real quick. This is real quick, okay? Let's say, are you a married lady?
No.
Okay, good. This is going to be even better, okay? So let's say Marcella is at a restaurant bar, and she just decided to go into the restaurant bar to get herself a drink, a soda, or a drink, or whatever. She's minding her own business. She's fine. Now, the role play starts now, Marcella, okay?
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Look, my name is Brian McNeill. Please tell me, what's your name?
I'm Marcella.
Marcella, I think you are lovely. Let's get married.
Whoa.
Heck to the no.
See? Heck to the no. Heck to the no. Right? There is no way she could say yes to that.
Did she wait. She went from first to like 6th on you.
0 to 60, brother. 0 to 60.
But that was the right answer. She said heck to the no. You don't know me. She don't know if I have anything good about me. She don't know if she can trust me. She don't even know if she liked me at all. So it's unreasonable for her to be able to say yes. That would be foolish for her to say yes to marriage. People who don't understand sales, that's how they treat it. Okay.
Wow.
They walk up
Without
and expect
any information.
Yeah. I don't know enough about you yet. Today's game is different. Everybody's going to check you out first. They're going to check you out. They're going to look at your reviews. They're going to look at your testimonials. They're going to look at what you've done. It's vain of you to think they're not going to check you out. Okay. So they're gonna. So you have to assume you have to earn the right. And today you got to give to earn the right to ask. Okay?
Give to earn something. Ask. I like that.
Yes.
There you go. Expound on that one.
BJ, you have to give some value. Like for me, there's certain things I'm willing to teach for free.
Yep.
Okay, Brother Greg, there's stuff I'm willing to teach someone how to tell their story for free. No pitching, you tell your story. I'm willing to tell people why people will say yes to them for free. But other than that, okay, that you got to pay for it. And it's a favor to you to invest. You rob your clients when you don't let them spend money on their improvement. Okay.
That makes so much sense. Okay?
Yes.
You have to invest in yourself in order to get somewhere. You know,
that's right. You can't.
That's
otherwise.
it.
You can YouTube all day long and you'll only go as far a little bit. Okay. But to get real value, you're gonna have to invest some dollars. Life won't work that way. You got to put something in to get something out. That's just how it goes.
It is.
Okay?
That's it.
But I do want to. I don't want to leave here without telling people why people will say yes to your services.
Let's go ahead.
I want to tell you. Okay.
Hey man, we celebrating you. This is your show. Let's go.
That's right.
I ain't even gotten to the stuff I came to talk about. I'm flowing right now.
But that's okay.
Get to it all, brother.
We said
Get
if you flow,
to
we
it
don't
all.
catch it. Come on. Come on with it.
I'm comfortable because I'm around cool people. That's what it is.
Bro. We listen.
All right. So look, when I go to an audience, I'm gonna do the same thing on Saturday when I'm speaking in Atlanta. Whether it's 10 people or 100 people, 1,000 people, 300, doesn't matter. If I say to the audience, why will anybody say yes to your service? It could be a room full of life coaches, it could be a room full of insurance agents, it could be a room full of real estate agents. Why would anybody say yes to you? They'll say stuff like, because I'm honest, because I'm hardworking, because I'm experienced, because I have 3 degrees in this, because I'm fun, because I'm funny, because I care, because I go the extra mile, because I'm available. All of those things are good things, and none of those are reasons to give you money.
That's right.
Solve your problems.
Yeah, those are only things that make people like you.
Exactly.
Not give you money.
What they got to do with your services?
There's a lot of people that you like, and you know they're in business, and you've never done business with them. Why? Because you don't have a reason to. There's a lot of people that like you, and they've never done business with you. Why? Because they don't have a reason to.
Exactly.
There are 7 reasons why people will say yes to you. How much they like you.
Are you going to give them the 7 reasons?
I'm going to give it to them.
Everybody, y'all need to listen. Look, first of all, let me break.
Pick up your ink pen.
This is Brian McNeill. He's Brian McNeill today.
And I'm going to go fast, too. I'm not going to dawdle with this, okay?
Man, so you guys, 7 reasons.
These are the 7 reasons why people historically and enthusiastically will give money. Okay, they'll give money for these things. Okay, and none of them have anything to do with how much they like you. Okay, they can like you fine, but if you don't have one of these attached, no money. Okay, number 1 is time. Time. Is there any part of your services that will save your clients some time? Or are there any results that they can achieve faster as a result of working with you? If they want to overcome fear of speaking to a group and they're struggling with that, if they get with life coach Jeff, he can help them get over that fear and actually teach them how to brand themselves faster than they could on their own. Is that safe to say, Jeff?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you know you help them to get a result, you should talk about that, because that's a good reason to give you money. Are you going to save them some time, with your help than without your help? If they want to be confident producing entrepreneurs, I can help them get them there fast. I saved them at least 1 year of development, if not 2. Okay. I advance my clients at least a year of diligence within a few sessions. And I know that to be true. Number 1 is time. That's the reason to give you money. Number 2 is the word money. Money. Money is the key to end all your woes, your ups, your downs, your highs, and your lows. Won't you tell me last time that love bought your clothes
is like that?
There you go, bro.
The way it is.
Okay.
It's like that. Okay. People give money to the person or the thing that they believe will help them to either earn more money or save money or both. If your service helps people to earn more money, you should talk about that. If your service helps them to save money, you should talk about that. And if your service does both, you should talk about that. For most of the good entrepreneurs, it's going to be both with just a little bit of creativity. Most of it, Mr. Mike, make sure you don't get discouraged I can need my glasses here. Please say it here.
There we go.
Make sure you don't get discouraged. If it is where is it at? I'm sorry.
If it's a no, Bible says 1 to plant, 1 to water, and God gives the increase. The ones who say no at first will be back. They will. And since you're a believer, Brother Mike, I'm gonna give you my whole list. But the Bible strongly advocates selling.
Strongly.
Strongly.
Say that, brother. Strongly.
Matter of fact, Bible curses you if you won't. Okay. It says Proverbs 11:26 says that people curse the ones that withhold the grain, blessings upon the ones that will sell it. Your grain is your intellectual property. And if you won't sell your solutions, if you won't sell your stuff that helps people, I mean, it says right there, curses upon you. You're being selfish. You're holding on to your solutions yourself. You're supposed to sell it in exchange of something of value. In other words, money.
That's right.
You owe it. If you have answers to something, you owe it to the world to sell it. Okay. So time, money, those are the first 2. The third one of these words here, good feelings. Good feelings. People want to give their money to the person or the thing. The person or the thing that they believe will help them to feel better about themselves, like now. Can you help them to feel better about themselves now? Okay. Or can you help them to imagine other people having a higher opinion of them? A 55-year-old man who has saved no money, and then a financial services person is talking to them, he feels guilty already. He could see the retirement coming. You can't come in and say, dang, you ain't saved no money. No, you got to help them feel better now. Right. Yesterday ended last night. It doesn't matter what happened before this moment, but going forward now into the future, we can help, make something happen better now. Let that go. You have to help people to feel better about themselves, like right now, even if they be messing up. Okay, good feelings. You know, a man doesn't buy a financial plan for his family for his own sake. He buys it because he thinks he's responsible by doing it as the head of the household, but he also can imagine his wife and children appreciating what dad did. Okay. A 65-year-old man with a red convertible sports car, he didn't buy it for the brakes. He bought it because he thinks he looks good in it. And he thinks when you see him, you're going to agree he looks cool in it. Okay. Good feelings. That's number 3.
Number 4.
Number 4. Solutions to a problem. Note how I worded that. Solutions to a problem. A lot of us can solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what is the big and obvious problem that's solved by you and your services. The big and obvious one. For a lot of you guys, the big and obvious one is that they can't do it on their own. Okay. But all that other stuff will get in the way if you're trying to make a sale. You want to be able to bang the drum of the big and obvious problem that you're solving. Watch what happens when I don't do that. Okay. This is an incorrect way to do it. You know, I'm a sales coach. I teach people how to sell themselves and their services, especially if you want to get a client. If you want to get a client, I can help you do it faster and more profitably. But, you know, since I've been in the game a long time, I've managed a lot of salespeople. I could also give you great counsel on how to manage your sales force. That's 2. And, you know, I'm always working with teams, so I can give great coaching on building better teamwork and having better rapport and having lower turnover. And because I've been in the game and persuasive for so long, I can give great dating advice, too. I can show men how to get a woman. And I could also show couples how to work well together. I can also give you advice on how to raise your children better. And I can also give you advice on how to manage your household better. And I can give you great advice on your car. I can give you great advice on your cooking. Notice how the more stuff I say I can do, the less interesting I became. Less interesting. Y'all all were turning away, especially Mo. We ain't want to hear that no more.
Mo, like, where we going with all this?
Oh, you're going to play the piano in the background.
Exactly.
All that stuff. Even if you could do it, you can't tell all that stuff. Let them discover some stuff.
Yeah,
okay?
Exactly.
Let them discover some stuff later. So time, money, good feelings, solutions to a problem, the big and obvious one. Number 5 is good health. Good health. If there's any way that you improve your client's health, you should talk about that. Now, a lot of people, it's obvious how you improve their health, whether it's nutrition or fitness. But for a lot of you guys, the way you improve their health is these 2 words here. I improve clients' health too. A lot of you guys, like Steve, Jeff, you improve their health too. I'm gonna tell you how you improve their health. You help them to worry less.
That's right, mentally.
Help them to worry less, and you help them to stress less. Words worry and stress, lessening those things are great reasons. Those things make people give you money fast.
Yes, sir.
You got to assume all of your clients have very full plates. They all got a lot of stuff on it. And on top of all the places they got to be, all the bills they got, all the things they got to take care of, all the responsibilities, on top of all of that, they got all their worries and all their stressors. And I want you to see yourself as taking away some of their worry, taking away some of their stress. If you can, you should talk about that because that's the reason to hire you. Now, so far, has anybody gotten any value in anything I've said so far?
You think they didn't?
Oh, it better be value. They better be getting something. They sleep if they not.
If not, something is wrong.
I told y'all, Greg, earlier, I said, look, when I do my thing, you know, I kind of rock with it. I get into it. But anybody that watch my stuff, you want to be better at selling yourself and your services when I'm done than it was before I started. And that's not what I hope to accomplish. It's what I know will be true. There's a reason why I have more than 300 testimonials about the effectiveness of my services.
I'm going to tell you, Brian, another reason that I'm going to be 301, okay?
Okay.
It's not boring.
It's not what?
You're not boring. You can listen to you. You know, we can stay awake, okay? And that's the thing. You know, you want to be excited about what you're hearing. And Maggie, right now, you know, I'm kind of pissed off because you stopped at 5 and you holding us out with your little commercial.
I was trying not to say that. I'm like, I'm at 6 and 7. Like, wait.
He gonna pause like he commercial and stuff. Let's go to
We're gonna take a pause.
I got more to go, man.
Oh man.
So you asked me to tell my journey, and I should probably. I was thinking just now before you said that I should probably pause and take my journey through my books. But let me go ahead and finish that up so that you guys can be faulty with me.
But let's get these steps.
6 and 7.
We're gonna go to the books, and y'all, if y'all agree,
okay.
We might go over a little bit. This is a masterclass. We might go over a little bit. All right.
Okay. The 6th one is the word children. Children.
Never heard
Is
that.
there a way that you and your services help your clients when it comes to their children? Sometimes you're helping your client because the client becomes a better example to the children. You know, you help the client become a better role model to the child, or you help the client to relax better so they can take more. You know, I like to think of like that single mom with a 15-year-old daughter who's watching her mom. Mom's got a job and a part-time business. She's watching her mom. She's watching her mom fail. She's watching her mom win. She's watching her mom try again and again. She's watching her mom hustle. She's watching her mom try to get her education. And I think that creates a great role model for the teenager, because you got to assume from age 8 on, they watch everything you do.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's true.
Yes, from age 8, they can do impressions of mom and dad. Okay, because they watching you, and it matters. So some children, people want to give their money in aid of helping them with their children. Now, it's important for you guys to know you don't need all 7. You only need 1, but as many of them as you have, the better. Okay, for a lot of you guys want to have 5 easy. Okay?
More bullets, more targets.
Right, more bullets, more targets.
You
only gotta have 1, but you want as many of them as you can.
Yeah.
And the 7th one is the word pets, P-E-T-S, pets. People want to spend money on something that'll help them when it comes to them and their pets. Now,
elaborate.
I will elaborate. Sometimes it's obvious how you help a client when it comes to their pets by freeing up their time. Okay, that could be one way. Okay, but and if it's an obvious way, like you actually have insurance for their pets or something for their pets, again, you don't have to have all 7 of these. You only have to have 1. But time, money, good feeling, solutions to a problem, good health, children or pets. These are the 7 things that people historically and enthusiastically want to spend money on.
Okay.
Amen?
Yes, sir.
Amen. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Did I do all right, Greg?
Man, yeah, except for the commercial pause. I thought I was gonna have a Petco commercial come up or something.
Right. This bad.
But no, that's like BG Howard said, that's some valuable insight.
Now, just sit right back and I'll tell you a tale of a fateful trip. I started in 2000, wrote my first book.
Let's go.
It's called The Shortcut. The Shortcut. The subtitle is The Fastest Route to Selling Your Services Better Than You Ever Have Before, so you earn more money. This book is only 74 pages. This book teaches entrepreneurs what to do with their time. Because there's a lot of stuff, bro, that entrepreneurs do in the course of a day that do not earn them money. Okay? There's a lot of stuff that's not real work. It's just getting ready to go to work stuff. You know, and then understanding what to do with your time. If you'll just do what this book says do, you'll have more clients next month than you have this month. And that's not a suggestion. I know it will be.
Is that on Amazon?
It's on Amazon. You can get all my stuff on Amazon. I'd rather you get it through my site, virtualsalesmgr.com. Virtual sales MGR, like virtual sales, the abbreviation for manager.com. Again, you can get it from Amazon. But when you get it through my site, 2 things, just put you on some game. When you sell your books through your own site, 2
Let
things.
them know.
Money.
You make more money for one thing.
That's it.
That's really, you make more money. But also because there's more money in it when they buy it through you versus Amazon takes the lion's share of your money.
They do.
And they don't market you.
Nope.
Okay, so they just have a place. You gotta have them, but if I have a choice, I'd rather people get it through my site. Okay.
And we're scrolling.
This book teaches you what to do to sell yourself and your services, but it doesn't cover how to close sales or overcoming objections. So to that end, I wrote Asking for the Money.
Yeah.
Asking for the money. How, and the subtitle is How Anyone Can Close More Sales, Even You. This book is longer. This book is 94 pages. This book teaches you what to do before you ask for the money. What do you do when you ask for the money? What do you do if there's a little bit of resistance? What do you do if there's a lot of resistance? The book infuses the reader with confidence when it comes. You'll swat away nuisance objections. Can't afford it. You'll swat that away like swatting away a fly. Or let me call you back, or let me get back with you. Please, those are easy objections to kill.
Right.
This teaches you how to crush those objections.
Overcoming objections.
Yep. It's called Asking for the Money.
For the money.
Money.
Right.
Okay.
Asking for the money. And one of my books is not in the room right now. I also wrote a book called Why Rhinos Make Great Salespeople.
Yeah.
Then I followed it up with this one, Why Rhinos Make Great Entrepreneurs. Why rhinos, and it's running a parallel between the characteristics of a rhinoceros and a great entrepreneur. Like rhinoceroses have thick skins. Great entrepreneurs don't take it personal when people don't buy.
That's Mr. Randall the Rhino.
Huh?
Mr. Randall the Rhino and his
That's
dog.
right. Man, I got Mr. Randall featured in 3 books. Mr. Randall the Rhino. He's teaching his daughter, because he loves his daughter, about how to be successful in life. So Why Rhinos Make Great Entrepreneurs. Great parallels between rhinoceroses and entrepreneurs. And then the last one that I asked Greg that I could talk about, and I think this book here is going to be my magnus opus. This is going to be my great literary work. Okay. It's called 932. The 9 most important words, the 3 most important skills, and the 2 most important questions. I wrote this book for an age range between 8 and 18. I think 8 and 16 is probably the closest one. But parents have been getting value too. The 9 most important words like courage and love and the power of the word no. And he's teaching his daughter these words so that she can build her character. And the 3 most important skills, like the ability to communicate, the ability to sell, they have a lot to do with your happiness or sadness in life. And the 2 most important questions, and one of them is, what are you specifically here to do? Discovering what you're here to do. These are things that a loving father thinks will help his daughter to live happy and successful her life. So this book particularly, I want you to get. The reason why I want you to buy this book is we have dedicated this book to teachers and educators. And every one of these books that's bought through my site, we donate one to a teacher. Okay. And we have yes, buy one, we donate one. You can either recommend a teacher or we'll pick from the teacher pool that we already have. But I got teachers from coast to coast with this book, and they take the book and they take a picture of themselves with the book and send it to me, and I love them. I got grandparents sending me pictures of their kids reading this book. That's 932, the 9 most important words, 3 most important skills. This is the book I want you to get because I want to share this word. This book will be in school systems.
Let's make sure it has.
Okay. You know what?
Hold on, Marcy. We're sitting here listening because we can't talk about we pride ourselves on only talking about what we know. We're definitely mesmerized by what you're saying, Brian. It's amazing. Marcy, go ahead.
Yes. At this time, we're going to take a little commercial to redirect, regroup, refocus with our very own life coach, Jeff Relaford.
You can't call him coach now. You got to call him something else.
Yeah, real quick for this 1 minute thought. I just really want to shed some light on what my guy was saying about how, there's a lot of stuff in our content as life coaches, or just coaches in general, that we do give out for free. And we do go ahead and make sure that it does provide a certain amount of value for the people that we are trying to service. Go ahead and continue to solicit our people. And when I say our people, I mean coaches alike, but preferably solicit my guy, Brian K. What's your last name, sir?
McNeill.
Brian McNeill. There it is. Let's go ahead and really solicit Brian McNeill, because really with what he's talking about, he's given us this knowledge, this information, but a lot of this is very powerful when applied correctly to where you're trying to go in terms of selling. So continue to solicit the free advice that's out there and take it a step further and invest. Don't be scared to invest in yourself, because 9 times out of 10, if you don't put no money on you, you can't bet on you.
I like that, Jeff.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
If you don't put no money on you, you can't bet on you.
You can't. You just can't. You got to invest something in you, brother. You got to invest something.
Look, I'm telling you guys, I told you guys at the beginning. That's the class, all right? And I try to tell Brian before when we talk, can't give it all to him, okay? They got to get.
That's all I'm giving, man. I'm willing to do those things for free because I know even if they don't buy my service ever, I still feel like I blessed somebody.
You gave them something.
Exactly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I had a lady, she called me up and said, "Can I take you and your wife to breakfast?" And she said, I said, "Sure." She says, "Brian," she took us to breakfast. We had breakfast with her. And she says, "Brian, I've been taking all your free stuff for years." She had been coming to my free webinars, my free workshops for years. And she said, "I never had the money to pay for anything that you offered at the free stuff. But now I do. And I want to bless you with some money." And she handed me $500.
Wow.
I appreciated the story more than the money.
Right.
She was showing up. She was showing. I knew her face. She was showing up for everything free because she wanted to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's making gabillions. I mean, millions. She owns a car wash. She owns a car lot. She owns a business that refurbishes food trucks. She the knowledge I gave her and just went.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that feel for you, man? Knowing that you're touching lives and that you're making a difference.
It makes all the difference. I collect these stories. It makes all the difference because that puts me doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna say this last thing here, man. There's a thing that convicts my life spirit. It's called the sin of the desert. The sin of the desert. I think about it every day, just like I think about the parable of the talents every day. But the sin of the desert is when you know where the water is, but you won't tell anyone else.
Wow.
Whoa.
You know where the solution is, but you keep it to yourself.
Come on, brother.
Sin of the desert. And then it doesn't even matter why you don't tell them. Well, they might reject me, or I don't know how to say this, or I'm nervous, whatever. The sin of the desert is the height of selfishness. If you can help, they don't have to accept you, but you got to tell them about the water. Okay? You don't have to say yes. And if you hear situations where you know you're the answer, and you know when you know you're the answer, and you don't offer it to them, you're committing the sin of the desert. You're being selfish.
Yeah.
I want people to get that point.
Wow, that's good right there. I like that.
That is good.
Wow.
That breaks down like what we say here. In order to get blessed, you got to be a blessing. Basically, the shortcut.
That's it.
And I prayed that I was a blessing tonight. I wanted to be. I wanted to be a blessing tonight. I wanted to touch tonight, and I wanted to get to know you guys. If I ever get a chance to, if you ever have me back, I'll be glad to be back.
He said if we ever have him back. Let me explain how this show goes.
Okay, explain.
Your family.
So once you come on, and again, we've had, and y'all forget, let me give me a couple of minutes. We've had people on here that have said, this is the reason why Life Coach Jeff is on here. We've had people on here that have said, you know, I'm a life coach, all right? And I do this and I do that, all right? And they couldn't life coach anybody out of a paper bag. They were not genuine, all right? I saw genuineness in this man here. So I said, why don't you come and join our panel, all right? And there's been people we've had to literally say, well, hey, get off the show. Not that guy. We had to kick people off in the middle of it. All right. It just didn't make any sense. You brought value. All right.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
We're trying to make sure that we continue to bless, and I'll use that word, bless people with the inspiration, the knowledge of people who know what they're talking about. Okay. And it's genuine because, I mean, you're so vibrant with it. You know, so we know that it's genuine. We know that it's genuine because
you love what you love.
That's not a car salesman down there, guys. Okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, and he genuinely wants to give it to others. So we appreciate you coming through and hanging out with us and making that happen.
Thank you, sir. It's hard to fake. First off, you can't fool anybody, and I recognize that. The dumbest client you're ever going to meet can still tell if you're sincere or not. You know,
Yeah.
you can't fool nobody anymore. If I tried to come on here to fool you guys or to trick you guys, it would probably take you a minute or less.
Oh, Jeff would have got you. and if Jeff didn't
sit back here, we start texting back and
Hey.
forth.
Hey, it's been some times, man. It's been some times.
This what I'm about to say ain't gonna make me look good. Okay, I'm about to
You
say
said
this.
you start fading back like this right here.
Yeah.
And I do like this.
Yeah.
Or you start hearing unnecessary dings. That's because we're talking
Hey, Brian, when
backstage amongst each other.
when you see our emojis up there instead of our face, you know we got.
Oh wow!
Oh, let me show you what we mean. Let me show you what we mean. Boom.
Show what else.
You see that up there, brother? It's not good.
We done.
Not good.
We done with you.
All right. So
You
now
are
I know.
done.
But you know what? That's good. Okay, because they need to know. When I see 23-year-olds want to be life coaches, you know, I have a problem with it. Okay, because you don't have much life yet. Or 23-year-olds want to give advice on some stuff. Okay, you haven't learned enough yet. You know, the way I thought when I was 23, I thought I knew all this stuff at 23 too. But when I turned 25 and 30, I realized how dumb I was at that age. Okay? And for me, it happens every 5 years. But now that I'm this age, now that I'm 55, now I really know all the answers, right? Until another 5 more years, and I realized how dumb I was at 55.
You know a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yep.
BG says it's very easy to know when a man knows what he knows because it doesn't take him long to let you know.
Yeah. And in such a way that you can get it. I love these kind of comments too. BG also says Amazon takes 80 to 90% of your book sale price for the use of their platform, and they don't market you. So that's why I prefer people get it through my sites or my wife's sites. Yes.
And you know, that's something that we're learning. We do have a lot of authors on, and our other host, Gina, is an author, and she celebrates authors and have an award show each year. And that's something that we're learning more and more, and try to push, if they have a website, to please get their books from their websites and not Amazon.
That award show is in Vegas this year, and I will be there.
All right. Yes.
Yep. I submitted 4 books for the review. So I don't know if I won anything or not yet, but I submitted 4 books to review.
Okay.
I really want to win for 932 though. I want to.
Well, we will see you there, man. Okay, but we saw you here first. All right. We appreciate you, man, coming through. Before you leave, we try to impart some more. You've already given it. God damn.
Yeah.
But we try to give everybody these final words, some good thoughts before we leave. And we want to start off with you.
Our lives are not scrimmages or practice games. There's no Martyrs Hall of Fame. Time the speedster takes its toll. And for us, every day really is the Super Bowl. You matter, and your time matters. And what you do with your time matters so much. Every day really is the Super Bowl. And so I want you to value it like that.
Okay, real good, Marcy.
Okay, first of all, thank you for coming on again. Your information that you have given, I have so many notes here, and I just want to make a quick statement. You know, you talk about selling your services and your products, pretty much your products and your services and things of that nature. But what I got, I'm a retiree, and I'm also a volunteer and humanitarian and all that. But there's so much that you gave me, because I have to go out and speak to organizations and things. I am a volunteer for the American Red Cross, and I have to go out and speak to try to recruit volunteers and to talk to different organizations so that we can collaborate with them. And I'm like, okay, I can use this, I can use that. And so even if you don't have a business, your information that you're giving is very valuable, and you can still use it like in the fundraising realm, going out, trying to get information and things of that nature, because, well, we do have services and we do have things like that, but you can use your information in so many other different realms of business and just in life. And I commend you for that. I want to read all of your books. And hopefully I end up with one of them or some of them, because I am a reader for the award show.
Amen. Oh, you one of the readers of the book.
I'm one of the readers.
So just send her a rose pack or something like that. Maybe you can get in there.
That'll help me out to win, right?
And I'm very hard. I'm very hard. If there's any grammatical errors, If there are any grammatical errors or spelling errors, the book is just thrown.
Brian just sent her a napkin for them glasses. I should be all right. Like, Coach, what you got?
Talk about my glasses.
Let me say this about that. We all are in sales, whether you like it or not. Guess how much percentage of the time a school teacher, guess how much of their day they're spending persuading? They're not trying to get money
all day.
More than 90% of their time, they're trying to get someone to give effort and attention. They're persuading to get effort and attention. That's sales skills. School teachers need to learn selling. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not just selling a product or service like that. In almost every aspect of life, you're selling something.
It's kind of funny because Brian, that's exactly what I was getting ready to say, brother. This man took my final thought and just ran with it. He just took it and ran. But no, real talk though. What I like about what it is that we do as coaches is that we have a niche, but we do give practical advice that people can use for their everyday life. You know what I mean? And once we usher in through the niche, people start to see it. You know what I mean? And people will tell you how it either helped me with my family, my time, my pets, or different things of that nature. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I want to let people know about coaching. If you go ahead and if you get any services from any coach, whether it's myself or Brian or anybody out there, just know that these are just nuggets that you can take with you for the rest of your life and continue to apply them to your life. You know what I mean? It's never just a quick fix. It's a journey.
And that's how you know they get more value than what you charge. No matter what you charge, you get money. But what are they going to get? They get to use what you taught them today, next week, next year, for the rest of their lives.
That's it.
They get way more value than what we charge.
That's it.
Exactly what I was getting ready to say. That
really
continues to that continues to give. That gift continues to give. And no matter how much you pay for it, you'll never ever pay for it.
Right.
Really. You'll never ever pay for it.
Value?
No, because it continues to give for the rest of your life. What I wanted to say about this here, bro, this opened my eyes to a bunch of stuff that I've been doing for a while, and people have been thinking I'm crazy. The best way to me, it has always been, if you open up, I tell you I'm going to teach you something, listen. Listen. If you don't listen, it's on you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Stop it. Stop it.
Everybody's tuned in now. We're all tuned in.
Greg is clowning, Moby. Greg is clowning.
I know, yeah. See, Brian? Everybody done tuned in. We all connected now.
We all said
Look at
that.
Seriously, man. Look, one thing too. You can't. What Brian does, what he gives, what Life Coach gives, what Marcy gives, Mo gives. They do give you nuggets. Put it in quotation. They give you nuggets, all right. But they're not saying you should do what they do. All right. They're saying take what they use and use it for what you're already doing, and make it work for yourself. Make it work. These are templates. All right. You take the template and you build what you need to build. You know what I mean? Brian, man, dude, look. Now in response to what you said before, if we invite you on the show again. All right.
Yeah, man.
You are welcome. This is your platform. You are welcome.
Because I might have more stuff I want to announce.
Well, we don't. We
I like that.
These are shows that we need to say. Well, it's going to be a special show, and we got to do it, longer. Okay, but we're gonna make something happen. All right, we definitely gonna make something happen because we love having you on the show, man.
Man, I love all of you guys. I'm so glad that Sister Gina connected me with you guys.
Almost. Hey, Mike Hendon said he was gonna say that too.
He's connected. He's connected.
But again, hey, Brian, the sales confidence coach, man. Anytime you want to come back to the show, man.
All right, I'm about to go have me a cigar and a bourbon, and you guys have a beautiful rest of your night.
Definitely, man.
All right.
Speaking of cigars,
books.
I am a cigar enthusiast, and cigars make great gifts, by the way.
Yes, they do.
I'm a daily cigar smoker every day.
Hint.
I'm just trying to get his website up.
Yeah, please.
Manager.com is what
I can't type it in the chat, but
already got it in there. It's running at the bottom. Virtualsalesmanager.com. Okay, virtualsalesmanager.com.
That's it. That's it. Yep.
Get his books. All right, especially because
932,
especially 932. The most important words, most important skills, and the most important questions. All right, make sure you get this book. Get in, y'all, and make sure you start sharing the wealth. And the wealth
Yeah.
is the knowledge. All right. Most
Yes.
This is Dope Living TV Live. There's Brian K. There go Marcella,
Peace.
Life Coach Jeff. There's Moby and little old me, Greg. All right. Tomorrow. We got a live show tomorrow. I'm sorry. Make sure you guys check us out. We're going to be in Miller, I think it is, Indiana, at Dialogue Cigar Bar, Brian. Dialogue Cigar Bar.
Yes.
That's my scene.
We're going to learn something. Not only today, but we're going to learn something there tomorrow, too. Okay. Dope Living TV Live. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace out.
Adios.